Hey guys, if you're looking to hang sweet professional looking shelves like this with no problems, DIY with no lasers, no special tools, stay tuned. I'll show you how to do it right now for quick, easy, simple installation. So stay tuned, check it out. Step one, get you a cheap, simple stud finder, and you're going to go along the wall and you're going to mark each side of the studs all the way along the wall. Each stud should be approximately 15 to 16 inches apart, except the corners and where there might be a light switch or something like that. But you're just going to go through and mark each stud. Very, very simple. After that, you're going to go through with a pencil in the middle of each of those lines. You're going to put a dot, just like you see here. Then you're going to grab a simple level, and you're going to draw a straight line from the middle of that dot all the way down about 12 inches or as long as your bracket is. This is going to represent the center of your stud. Then you're going to take your level and simply make a line where exactly you want your shelf, the height of it to be. And you're just going to mark that all the way across where your beams are, as you can see I'm doing right here. Now this next step is where a true pro tip comes in. You're going to put a piece of scrap wood on the hanger itself or on the brace itself. That's going to represent your shelf. You're going to line it up to that line exactly, and you're going to mark the screw holes with a pencil, and that's going to show you exactly where your holes are going to be drilled into the stud. And what's great about this, you don't need any lasers. It's already leveled, and like I said, that scrap piece of wood represents your shelving. So you're just going to go in and you're going to make sure it's in the middle. On the lines are lined up all the way on top, and like I showed you there, that your screw hole lines are also on top of that line right there, which represents the middle of your stud. And you're going to mark it. That's a huge time saver, and it's going to mean your shelves are going to end up perfect. And as you can see here, I'm going to pull this off. We're going to take a closer look. You can see exactly where those screws are going to go. It lines up on each side of that middle line of the stud right there I'm pointing at. And it's going to be perfect. Those screws are going to go right into your stud. The shelf is level, horizontal and vertically. And it's a great way to do it. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Here, I'll show you another close-up exactly how I did that and how easy this really is. I'm just going to line it up once again, because you have a line running up and down that shows you the middle of your stud. You have a line horizontally right there showing you where you want your shelf height at. Perfect right there. So you're going to put that exactly. You can see that matches up perfectly. Then you're going to come down here and you're going to make sure that bottom screw hole, the middle of it, lines up exactly with that line that's running up and down that represents the middle of your stud. Just going to mark it with a pencil all the way around, and it's going to be money. Like I said, no lasers, very, very easy. And there it is there. Just going to show you one more time at a different angle here. This is the third stud on this wall. Like I said, you line it up. Make sure that those holes right there, you can get to see it really good, where that bottom hole lines up exactly on that line. There you see a really good shot of that, and you're just going to mark it. That's the middle of your stud. And you're guaranteed to hit it every time if you just follow this method. Like I said, it's great with no lasers. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you can do this by yourself and have full confidence. Look at that, it's perfectly level right there. And this is the best way I found to do it, with just the least amount of tools, and very, very simple. Marking that hole, that'll hit a stud, and then there you go, that hole will hit a stud as well. So this is by far the best method to do it. There you can see it lined up. You can see the other lines there. And I highly recommend this way. Now let's attach these and see what happens. Here I'm just pre-drilling the holes. It's always a good idea to pre-drill the holes just so they'll bite better, and it's just much easier as you're doing this by yourself to hang these. So just take a screw bit that's a little bit smaller than the drills or the screws that you're putting in, and just drill those pilot holes. Very simple, but I think necessary step to do. Here's just obviously another angle to show you how simple this is. If you've never done this before, I'm just trying to simply give you the best advice I can, and just keep it simple, because I know this can be overwhelming for people if you've never done it. That's why I'm giving you just overkill simple directions, and just might be a lot of video here, but I really want you to have the confidence to be able to do this yourself. So here's just another angle of drilling the pilot holes. Super simple, super easy. Like I said, if you've never done construction projects, or if you're a stay-at-home mom and never attempted like this, but you're trying to put shelving in, this is the perfect example for you of how to do things. So just you can always pause the video, rewind it to check it out, but this is how simple it is, and just want to really keep the directions simple for you guys, just to give you the confidence to do a project like this. And there you go, you have all the pre-drills done. It's looking good. Now here I am, just a little bit different angle on the other wall, and just showing you how easy it is to screw these in. It just takes 3 screws. Once you get the first one in kind of snug, it'll hold itself there. Then just go ahead and screw the other 2 screws in. It doesn't really matter which one you start with, but I like doing the higher ones because it just makes it a little bit more stable. So I did the top right one here, I'm doing the bottom one, and then now I'll just do the left side one right here to finish it up and make it snugger. And once you got all 3 of them in, go back and just double check them, and just give them tighten them up. Not too tight though, but just nice and snug. And you'll see it's perfectly lined up horizontally. And here we go, just showing you one more time at a different angle, just to give you the confidence to do this. I put the piece of wood on there. I just line it up so I know we're double checking to make sure it's good. I'll put the top right hand screw in there. It's really simple, just kind of snug, so it'll stay in place. Then I'll switch, and I will put the bottom one in, number 2, and then I'll switch up and I'll put the 3rd one in just to make sure it's final. So like I said, very simple. Anybody can do this. Now that we got them all 3 hung, we can go ahead and do a level check, and you can see how good that looks. Everything's perfectly level. Didn't need any lasers, didn't need any special tools, just a piece of scrap wood and some common sense. Hopefully that helped you out getting those levels and give you the confidence to do that. Then we measured and cut our wood to size, and we're going to put it on there and show you how to attach it. It'll just go right in. As long as you cut it right, it should be good. And let me just show you how to attach that correctly. You can see it looks pretty good. Now it's important you get the right screws to fasten these with. These are number 8 1/2-inch screws. Get a pack of 100 of them. And here we go again. It's important you pre-drill these. Very important. You're going to want to pre-drill these. Now go ahead and make sure you pre-drill all the holes. There should be 3 holes per brace there, and make sure you pre-drill them all. Then it's as simple as taking your drill bit and just screwing them nice and slow, and make sure they bite. And just go ahead and do that. Make sure you have a magnetic tip on your drill bit. It really helps out a lot in this, so you won't drop them near as much. And that's almost a wrap to this project. It really goes fast if you have the right tools and just be patient and you follow those simple tricks that I gave you. You'll be able to put your braces right into the wall, and look how clean that looks. It looks really good for a professional job every time. You can't go wrong. You don't need help from a contractor or from anybody else. So there you go. Job well done. You can do this. I have faith in you. If you have any questions, hit me up. Have a great day.